Sorry about that. Oh no! Going to the wrong screen caused Morrowind to crash. I've been lax in saving every time I go to break. But also, welcome back everyone, how are you doing? Isa, are you stopping the shrimp? If they can fry rice, they can swim backwards, absolutely. Now here's the sad part, how far back are we placed? Castle car stack! Oh my gosh. Okay, so we lost nothing. Hi, YouTube. I'm sure YouTube loves it when my game crashes and I frantically relaunch it and they have to watch all that. If chicken fried rice, why do they just let us... Jeez. There's only so much you can do. There's some things that frying rice can't help you with. Wood-fired pizza? What did pizza ever do? How's pizza gonna find a job now, right? Pizza can crash. That sounds safe. And into your tummy. If that's what pizza's into, I don't mind. I'm literally sitting here trying to think of another one. I mean, there's just like chicken fried steak and stuff like that, but that's tread ground. Apartment complex, it's actually quite simple, absolutely. Oh no. There's a lot of factors that go into making a livable and comfortable apartment, I'm sure. Well, when you're talking about a whole apartment building. I suppose an apartment complex would just be referring to one apartment. Road work ahead? Sure hope it does. Wood-fired pizza. Rick had a pizza in the oven, so pizza can't provide for... Chef's kiss, how cute. Well, you know, in the food service world, you can't touch other people's gloved hands with yours. So you can't high-five after an accomplishment. So that just leaves the one option. Chef's true kiss awoke the pizza from its eternal slumber. I like that, like the chef's kiss is an essential ingredient. Fine cook who finishes their prep first gets a smooch. That's how it worked in my Taco Bell. We were top of the line. Manager was always right there on the line. getting her wrist dirty and giving us the smooch for doing a good job. Under the water, north of the castle. There must have been some boy kissing. Okay, to be fair, there wasn't. There were boy kissers there, myself included. But I was good. I only boy kissed in a platonic show of community, as we just described. Mo's ring, Barg will have something to say about that. I can't take it anymore. Why can't they just let Fargoth have his ring? Thank you, Isa. No more cheaty magicka potions. We only have the legitimate ghost sippy. Give me a good one. You see, it's more efficient and humane to just sip a little bit off of several ghosts. Well, it's not mana efficient, it's more time efficient. Sheet? Ugly thing, aren't you? Too tall. What business you got at Castle Karstag? And make it quick, no time to talk. Oh, definitely here to just ask questions. I wasn't about to sneak up and murder you with a Patrick sword. I could have a bot command that posts the entire ring topic text anytime someone types the forbidden text. It would be irresponsible to have it happen every time. But 1 in 20 times? Happening when people least expect it? Now that I can do. Sorry, if you would make a note, because I don't want to forget about this. Thank you, Faye. Love you. A note of what? Oh, just under Isa redeemed head pats. Death of the Horkers, anyway. Dead Horkers? Rancid Horker meat. You're asking the wrong guy. I know someone who might be able to help, though. But I've got my own problems. Okay. The Master, Karstag, that is, has taken off, gone. Don't know why, don't know where. Didn't seem like he was coming back, so some of the boys and I figured we'd take over the place. Dolk has been running the show upstairs. Moron, Toady, Master's pet. Don't shame him. Right. Sneak attack from below. Very clever. We even made a deal with a pack of Grawl to act as a muscle. Didn't work out so well. See, these Grawl aren't the most trustworthy. Turned on my guys. Ate them, actually. I'm the only one left, and I can't even get upstairs now. Right, and neither can you. See, no one can enter the castle without the masked Karstag's blessing, which I have. I figure you help me get past the Grawl. I'll help you get into the castle. Then you can ask Little Dolk anything you want. So come on, let's move it. I like this guy. I actually can't hit him. Oh my gosh. The deadly Grawl. What's his name? Oh, good point. His name is Krish. Oh, he's who I had to murder for, her scene. Krish? Oh my gosh. Krish. I didn't expect you to have that kind of online presence. Yeah, the glow up, absolutely. He's made quite the name for himself. Nice thing about fighting with Krish is I can just aim up and I won't hit him. It works out great. What am I actually meant to do here? Once inside, I will be able to... Okay, so I just have to get him past. I don't have to kill every troll, as far as I know. I didn't notice. That's why the first choice of party member is always a halfling, so you can shoot over them. I never considered it until now. Lindsay's true gift is being short. Fighting games taught you anything, is that they can't block high and low at the same time. I think there's like several cooperation feats as well in PF1. That require you to be different sizes. Yeah, teamwork feats, that's what they're called. Not to keep bringing up my shaman. Well. Do you think the door will still unlock with his corpse? Krish has been killed. Yeah, just putting them on an animal companion. Not to keep bragging about my shaman. But when I got my wandering spirit, I was gonna take the tribe spirit, which lets me share one teamwork feat with everyone in a 30-foot radius, I think. And then I was gonna be summon focused. That was the plan, at least. But then I accidentally had a lot of natural attacks, and that I kind of got distracted. The Hunter has that ability too. Honestly, if I wanted to lean more into kind of what my Shaman did, Hunter would be a very good choice as well. Just Animal Companion with teamwork feats and summons. By the way, I do have to reload. We'll be more proactive. And patient. How Ranger gets a companion or team favored enemy. Hunter gets a companion or team feats for all. No, I need both. That's fair. Your shaman just sat around saying Sha and man. That's a Sha man. My shaman was an edgy little changeling girl. I would love to play her again to see her come to full fruition. Shaw man is a Canadian who swears by Shaw Internet. I'm not Canadian enough to get that one. Oh, he's dead anyway. Ow. All of Canada collectively hates a regional ISP. I've heard similar. Was that me or Surrey? The button that throws things at me is mapped to the same button as the reload key. So it was me. Your tummy is making the run, please. Well, I hope you find something that satisfies it. Can I just rest until healed? Cool. No, do not. Do not taquito my mods, please. You don't want to do that. That's delightfully ominous. Brett Keto. We've done it. You gotta help me out. We gotta get rid of these all of them? Must be about 8. I'm not leaving them here in the basement for when I run this place. You could have told me that earlier. No shape changing necessary? You just stuff you in a tortilla? Do corn products also have unintended consequences? How do you avoid them? Everything's corn. You've got beef with Quetzalcoatl? Superpower is absorbing unintended consequences? Only the unintended ones? At this point, it's starting to sound like intentional consequences. If you're doing it to spite. The deity Quetzalcoatl? How are they fighting me underground? Also, hi, Belmont. You must move around Morrowind the same way I do. That's why 40 cliff racers are always following you. Oh god. I love the one that's just zoomed in on the hands. Character streaking. Again? Yuki, how often are you watching Belmont's house that you know about this recurring issue? I haven't seen Krish in a while. I hope he's doing okay. Could be a few times. Krishant. I hate that it's healing me so much and having no perceptible change to the enemy HP. Okay, this is a problem. Watching Belmont's back, just in case Dracula catches him off guard. Okay, fair enough. As long as you're just stalking him for good reasons. Okay, I can get the sword. Cheese it. Spell failed, cheese it. Oh. There goes my mana source. Technically, it's slowing him down. Oh, God. Uncle Tron, no. That's the only uncle out of, like, the 4 that you care about. Ow. That's okay, I got another one. Uh-oh. Both right away. Well, that means I can have, like, as many ghosts as I have rings. Or as many, for instance, fire Atronachs as I have rings. That's very good intel. Wait. Did they do it? No, this is an old one. For a second, I really thought these 2 ghosts took this guy down. Save? You're right. You're so right. I appreciate you so much. I mean, yeah, see? We were making progress. I can't rest here. Enemies are nearby. And they still see me, apparently. But I'd like to rest here. There's something I wanted to talk about and it left my brain. Right. I went to violin lessons yesterday. I succeeded in not disappointing my teacher. I did not succeed in asking to wind down lessons. Thank you, Isa. Because she told me, oh, by the way, this is a Vivaldi concerto. It takes a professional a year to learn. I'm so excited to teach it to you. And I was like, uh-huh. Me too. See, the problem is, she's actually extremely kind. Oh, yeah, it sounds amazing. I'm legitimately excited to learn it. My sword went away? I am dying. That didn't kill him like I really wanted it to. Yeah. Honestly, I felt a lot better about myself, and I felt really excited to play more violin after the lesson. And I'm trying to make that sound like a bad thing. It's recovering health. Oh, you thought... not the teacher. What if Twinkies are secretly made out of toys? I'd still eat one if I ever found one around here. But I'd probably do it more slowly. Gimme, 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 gimme. Thank you. Okay, go ahead. You couldn't have any or someone might get jealous of your Twinkies. Well, thank you for the attempt. But we went over Hall of the Mountain King and that piece, which were both really nice. She did tune my... Yeah, she tuned my violin. That's the real reason I need the lessons, so I don't have to do it myself. It was my favorite, too. He was like, do you have any instrumental pieces that are, like, not video game music that you want to learn? And I was like, oh, well, when I was an edgy teenager, I used to listen to Hall of the Mountain King all the time and Dance Macabre. And she was like, Hall of the Mountain King. We'll do that one. What if pop rocks were made out of pop rock singers? I guess I'd be less into them. I'd eat those at the same speed that I currently do. 24 hours of Windrose. Hmm. I'll be honest, I'm unfamiliar. Yuki, I think... Please don't pressure people to respond. Some people are working and stuff. Yes? I've not listened to The Glory That Is Windrose. I don't think I have. Oh! Did they do Diggy Hole? Because I have heard Diggy Hole. They covered Diggy Hole. No, I guess I'm not up on the, Dwarven Metal Pulse. Which, I sound like I'm making fun, but I shouldn't, given that one of my actual favorite bands was, Pirate Metal. That reminds you, you have an album I might like? I only listen to music when people tell me to, so I highly appreciate that. It's something that's very good for me. It helps my mental state a lot, and I never do it. Because when I feel bad, I don't do anything to make myself feel better. But I'm working on it. Wolves in the walls. I'll try to remember. It definitely sounds distinctive. Oh, you said... Oh, thank goodness. Now I can't forget. And if that came out sarcastic, I did not mean for it to. I mean, I was actually concerned I would forget. So I actually really appreciate it. Well, this is where we left him. Oh, thank you for the head pats. I hope he's okay. Oh, there he is. He's doing just fine. Okay, that's all of them. You can talk to that annoying little dolk if you want. I'll be right behind you. Krish, I was so worried. I knew you'd be right here the whole time, running into a pillar. Now Krish. No longer Krishant. Now Krish. We can save and have a little rest as a treat. Saving was redundant, but okay. I wasn't sure if they were going to be aggro. I should have figured they would be. Well, I've got no means of helping, so good luck. Ow, I deserve it. Problem. He is a follower. If I summon a ghost and ow. Ow! If I summon a ghost and attack it, he's gonna get real mad. If he can see it. I think we lost him. I can't. I can only talk to him about the quest. Very tragedy. Okay, now we're good. I just hope this ghost isn't coming off to... Yes. I saved you. No, please, you don't understand. You have a snickered... Oh, amazing. Okay, I have a solution. I think I wasn't able to find a snickerdoodle over here. I had to make them. Or at least not as readily available. Last snickerdoodles I made were handcrafted. Or my attempt at handcrafting them. Because I brought them up and Suri had no idea what I was talking about, so I had to show him. We good now? You eat enough, maybe you'll hit Snicker. And better at drawing, maybe. You never know. It makes your lines, it makes your lines thicker. In art. I really appreciate that they use the exact same model for the friendly one as they did for everyone else. That made targeting a feat. Reminds you of a certain scene from Star Wars. I don't know Star Wars. Oh, we're good. What are you doing here? The Master will not be pleased. And you come with Krish, evil, evil Krish. Krish is bad, and you are bad for helping him. What is it you want? You should leave. Orkers? That wasn't us. Not even Krish would have done this. He was too busy here. He was too busy. I was too busy here. The Master is gone. Gone with the wolves. Big wolves. Evil wolves. Wolves that walk like men. Took the Master days ago. No time for bad Orkers, and Dolk did none of this. Yes, the Master's gone. He must return soon. The wolves came and took him away. Big wolves. Evil wolves. Wolves that walk like men. Left Dolk all alone. But the Master will be back soon. The Master must come back soon. And then the wolves came. But this scene is rather infamous. Well. Dolk knows nothing about the dead Horkers. He tells me that his master Karstag disappeared days ago after werewolves appeared at his door. The rest of the giant's minions have been involved in the rebellion at the castle, and could not have caused the deaths of the Horkers. I should report these findings to Windeye. I should have put a mark on the Skull Village. This isn't theft. I recall that I should have put a mark there. Yes, absolutely. Karstock is competing for some furry favor. It's not gonna come. Nothing ever impresses Daddy Herstein, that's the problem. You can only meet his expectations and avoid disappointment. Can't even spare a pat. Oh. Well, fine then. The hunt does not dole out compliments. You either survive the hunt or you are eaten. But you should get rewards for the hunt, and those rewards should be pats. Is enjoying the spoils not part of a proper hunt? It'll work eventually. There we go. It was all worth it for this cheap restore health. And 1 gold coin. I like to think that a hunt should imply reverie and feasting. But perhaps that's wishful thinking. Christine would say something about the dangers of becoming complacent in one's skills and indolent with overabundance. You want a party? Go talk to Sanguine. Sanguine, now that's one I didn't consider. Seems like it would get a little, seems like it would be a bit much eventually. Oh, jeez. Invite Sanguine to a her sign party, but never Sheo to a Sanguine. Yeah. That's the wrong kind of this party's getting crazy. I'll invite Sanguine to Apocrypha for trivia night. Oh yeah, that is the Hermias Mora pocket dimension. For a minute in my head, you were inviting Sanguine over to watch Fate Stay Night Apocrypha. Or, sorry, it's just Fate Apocrypha, isn't it? Harry gets invited to most parties with onion dip, whether he was invited or not. You can do that too, Uwu. Have you learned more about the death of the Horkers yet? Or the involvement of Karstag and his Reichling minions? I feared as much. Even those creatures could not have caused such carnage. Really? There's so many of them. This is a bad sign, Joe Rojo, and I fear we have not yet seen the worst. Take this. From what I hear of these Grawl, it will be a valuable aid to you. Perhaps it will keep you safe during the troubled times ahead. Now I fear we must speak more about the Blood Moon Prophecy. A Stalrim longsword of flame? A sword of fire and ice? If you want to absolutely trash someone's place, make it a Sanguine Dagon party. I'm definitely a step behind, but that sounds painful. If Dagon's the one I'm thinking of. It is time we spoke of this. Legend tells of a time that occurs once in each era, when a demon god will walk the land in the company of his hounds, creatures of terrible might. He is the hunter, and his coming is preceded by 3 signs. I prayed that I had misread the signs, misunderstood the prophecy, but I am sure it is not so. This is a good prompt. What do all the parties look like when Sanguine co-hosts with other princes? Natural disaster, gotcha. Also the dated Prince of knocking things over. Very fitting. The first tells of fire from the Eye of Glass. This is what we have seen on Lake Fjelding, though I had hoped it was the mere magic of the Draugr Lord. Next, the prophecy tells us of the Tide of Woe. Even now, our shores are lined with the corpses of the Horkers, dead for a reason we cannot fathom. Finally, the prophecy tells us of the blood moon, when the young moon itself runs red with the blood of the hunter's prey. Look to the skies, Bloodskull. The third sign is upon us. Now we wait for the hunter's game. Yuki, it's okay. You're okay, you're not in trouble. Dakon's Khajiit form is actually just a rampage. Is Dakon a Khajiit when he takes on mortal form? Whispers into the minds of Khajiit. Do it. According to legend, it varies from era to era. Our grandfathers' grandfathers tell of a time when the hunter and his hounds preyed upon entire tribes of men. Taken to the hunting grounds, the men were hunted by the hounds. The ones that died were lucky. The survivors faced the hunter himself. In another era, the hunter took only a single man as his prey. It is said if the prey can last through the blood moon, the hunter returns to his demon realm for another era. We have only to await the hunter's plan. There is little to be done until he lets it be known to us. Certainly it will not be long. I fear for our people. There is little I can do to protect them from these times. I have only to pray to the Allmaker that he watches over us and keeps us from the hunter's grasp. Okay, well... You jerk, I can't run because he weighed me down with this sick sword. The princes all have mortal aspects based on their culture's relationship. That is pretty cool. I haven't seen it often. You know, given that I've only played... Well, no, I guess I've played Skyrim and Oblivion and this one, so I guess I have seen it. I just haven't thought about it. Oh, like being weighed down with the sickness? I suppose. Here. Take Ivar's mace back. I can't hit with it anyway. Weakness to fire as well? Okay, we're good. Sheo's Khajiit aspect is an Alfiq. I do like that. Right. Unfortunately, I do have to break. We're gonna be fine. I'm gonna remember to save. And I'll be back in just a minute.